Hello everyone, welcome back to Collection Pack, and today I want to do, since I did a first party Nintendo video, I want to do a first party Microsoft video. And no, for those who want to ask, no, I'm not favoring the Xbox platform over Sony. Sony's getting its own video soon. I hate the fact that I have to say it, but I am not an X-bot, okay? Okay, let's get into the video anyways. Starting off, we got Fable, which I think really is the first party Microsoft game I got for the OG Xbox. I heard that are one of the Halo games. I don't remember. And I don't know. It's hard to say what is first party nowadays with Sony buying Bungie and Microsoft buying Activision. But just for the sake of this video, if it shows the Xbox, or not Xbox Game Studio, if it shows Microsoft or Xbox or Microsoft Game Studios, I consider it first party. Now, I kind of like playing this game, but I might try to just get the Xbox 360 because it's pretty weird coming back to this with the Xbox S controller. I mean, I really do like the Fable games. I'm hoping they actually do make a Fable 4 somehow, but it's not going to happen. Next, we got Halo, which, if these games want to stay up, that'd be great. I already talked about some of these games in my Halo collection video, but it's important to talk about Halo because this is what launched the Xbox and Microsoft. And I just noticed I don't see on the front so I'm not sure if Bungie actually published the first Halo game, or I'm not sure what happened there. But I know the Xbox or Microsoft Game Studios thing does show up in the opening sequence for the game, like before the main menu, so that's pretty interesting. Next, we got Halo 2, and I do apologize. This copy is pretty bad shaped. This is honestly how I got it. But it clearly has Microsoft Game Studios. Now, when it comes to the first two Halo games, I just never really could get into them. But it's important for me to try to get into them because gaming history is within these two games. So I try to understand Halo. Honestly, I kind of prefer the Xbox 360 generation of Halo games. Next, we got Fable Fable 2 and Fable 3, which I haven't got to play a lot of recently, especially Fable 3, which I'm trying to kind of go through it and just get the good ending without, or like I've fulfilled all the promises I made without bankrupting the government. It might take years to get that done. Honestly, my personal favorite Fable game is the second one, because I feel like the story's pretty linear and there's a lot you could do. Where in 3 there's a lot of hand holding. I pretty much enjoy the Fable games. I'm hoping this new Fable game would be good. I am missing the Fable game for Kinect, but I'm still going to get it someday. Next we got Gears of War, which I really don't care about. I know there's a lot of drama over Gears of War 4 or 5, one of them. I kind of got pissed off too because they took the of war part out and they just call it Gears. And that grinds my gears. It was so annoying, in my opinion. I don't understand why people changed the franchise name after the 3rd or 4th entry. But nevertheless, did you know Fortnite, the people who made Fortnite made Gears of War? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be like a did you know gaming type of person. Did you know? Next we got Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Plus, on the other side, you got Viva Pinata, which I do not like. I don't know. I just don't like a pinata in the video game. Now, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts technically is my first real experience with the Banjo games. And, probably one of the weakest Banjo games ever made. I mean, I get what Rare was trying to do, but it just didn't live up to what it could have been. Next we got Halo 3 OT or ODST. Forgive me, I cannot function today, but I'm trying to function through this. Now, Halo 3 is the first Halo game I actually completed. Like the main campaign. And I literally had to have a friend just do the last part of the game. And I'm not saying like a whole section, just the literal last second of the game. So I have to redeem myself one day and beat this game all the way through. Probably get some more achievements that I didn't get before. I really do like Halo in this generation. I don't know if it's because we had two different developers working on Halo. Like, for a while, Bungie was making games, but Bungie wanted to go on their own way, and then they kind of Assemble Studios, I don't know who that is, but they made Halo Wars, which is pretty cool, I guess. But a lot of people, I guess when they look back on the 360, kind of look at Halo when it was being made by Bungie. Not much for free for free. I think Halo Reach was actually the first game I remember as a kid. Like, a friend of mine, Nick, he had Xbox 360 back in the day, and he used to allow me to play on it. I played some Assassin's Creed, and of course Halo Reach. It's weird. I don't think they deserve the M rating, in my opinion. Halo 4, I kind of like and dislike. I mean, it really does, in my opinion, kind of push the limit of what the 360 could do. And it graphically looks gorgeous to this day, in my opinion. But it kind of takes a while to get invested to sit down to play it. Next, we got Cameo Elements of Power, which is one out of two launch titles by Rare for the 360. I really did try to play this, but I'm not interested in it. It's kind of boring in my opinion, and this is supposed to come out like on N64 or even GameCube or OG Xbox, and I just don't care about it. I'm going to come back to this in a little bit. Next, we got Perfect Dark Zero, which is a prequel to the Perfect Dark on N64. And, you know, I actually completed this, but I don't know. I guess this is a more tolerable launch title for the 360. I just really don't. I like the original Perfect Dark better. Mass Effect, yes. The original first game, Mass Effect, was a Microsoft property. But then EA, I guess, got BioWare, and the franchise just kind of left with them, which I think was a mistake on Microsoft's. I mean, I have not been really playing Mass Effect, and I know I should, but I've been trying to play and complete other games like this. I have not touched this game in a long time, That might come off wrong somehow, but I have not played this game since I actually started seriously playing it for a couple of seconds. I mean, I am playing Mass Effect, but not as frequently as other games by Microsoft or EA. Too Human is a game I mainly got just for the controversy. I don't know if I ever would own this if it wasn't for the controversy. Next, we got Halo 5 Guardians, which, I don't know. People didn't like this game, but it's alright in my book. I can't say much because I'm still currently playing it. I just hardly use my Xbox One, even though I recently bought it. Next, we got Halo Infinite, which is the recent entry in the Halo franchise as of 2021. This was supposed to be a launch title for the Xbox One X, but unfortunately this didn't come out in time. It's a pretty good game, but I heard people don't like how the online aspect is going, so I'm not an expert on that. Last but not least, we got Rare Replay, which has some games from Rare's library, some that you've seen previously in this video alone. It's pretty cool, and this is my first real way of playing Conkers. And yeah, I want to do a video on Conker's Bad Fur Day. But not least, I kind of have to say it because Xbox Game Studios, Minecraft. I do not like Minecraft. I'll admit it. And you would think I would love a game like Minecraft, but I just can't get into it. It's an interesting pickup still, just because it's Microsoft on a Nintendo platform. Anyways, that was my first party Microsoft video games. And I guess let me know what's your favorite Microsoft game or games that gets published by Microsoft.